Hi, I'm Ruth Shapira. Welcome to this podcast by Inner Judaism, a spiritual look at our lives. In this podcast, we'll look at a different way to think about blessings, which I'd like to share with you. Won't you join me? First, find a comfortable place for yourself to sit where you won't be interrupted. And turn off or tune out other distractions. This is your time. Ready? First, I'll lead you into a brief meditation as we get into the present moment. I find that this helps. So get comfortable, feel that your back is supported, place your arms in a comfortable position, and close your eyes or gaze down and draw yourself into the present moment. Let all thoughts just slowly go through you. Let everything go. Release all thoughts from your mind and begin to notice the evenness of your breath. Inhale slowly and exhale slowly. And with each breath, notice your chest rising and falling. Slowly feel the oxygen flowing into every part of your body, from your toes all the way up to your fingers. Gently inhale and exhale, evening out each breath. You can try this to the count of 4. Just breathe a few more times like this. And you can gently open your eyes or gaze up. Sometimes when we're truly present, we experience a special feeling. Time seems to collapse into itself as we experience the moment, and we get even a brief glimpse of something that we can't quite name. Our inability to describe feelings is what might even prompt us to say a blessing to mark the time as being special, something unique. The timeless nature of the moment and the fleeting quality of time are simultaneously in our awareness, and in that, we experience a sense of awe. Our recognition of the Creator, the one who binds everything together, often moves us to mark that moment with a blessing. But does God need our blessing? The traditional blessing begins in Hebrew, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, which usually is translated as, Blessed are you, O Lord our God, King of the universe. Wait a second. Really? We're saying, Blessed are you? Am I really blessing God? Well, no. When we say a blessing, we're not blessing God. God does not need our blessing. So let's look at the word Baruch. It has many layers and layers of meaning. The word Baruch and bracha means increase and addition. So when saying Baruch, which is so often translated as blessed be, or any other version of the word, it's not that we're blessing God. It's that we are acknowledging the abundance that we are drawing to us from above. The word for ni, berach, has the same root word as Baruch. So what does this tell us? In participating in the act of recognition and blessing, this sometimes involves bending our knee. We are acknowledging in doing that God is the source. This form of gratitude, this way of saying, A blessing is supposed to change us. It speaks to a relationship of gratitude and a recognition that our pleasure in this life is from a greater source. Blessing arouses the part within us that yearns for connection on a deeper level. The very act of blessing allows us to pause, to think about what we're experiencing, and as I mentioned before, it collapses time. We are capturing a finite moment by connecting with the infinite. It's beautiful. It's just a beautiful concept. Of all that the Torah requires of us, and it does require things of us, the Torah, God, does not mandate blessings in the form that we say today. In fact, the Torah only mandates two types of blessings, one that we say after eating, and the other before we engage in Torah study. So let's talk about the one that we say after eating. We are to enjoy life's experiences, especially the food that we have been given. In Deuteronomy, Devarim, chapter 8, verse 10, we are commanded that when we eat and are satisfied, we must recognize the source, God. But note the word satisfied. There's something amazing in thinking that God wants us to derive pleasure before we offer appreciation. The Torah says, when you have eaten and are satisfied, give thanks to your God, Adonai, for the good land that God gives to you. V'achalta v'savata uverachta et Adonai Elohecha al haaretz hatova asher natan lach. The word for bless, uverachta, is only used once in the entire Hebrew Bible. In fact, it's God that does most of the blessing in the Bible, and it's God blessing us. Brachot, the blessings that we're most familiar with, are of rabbinic origin. Our sages composed blessings to enable us to recognize all the good that is in our world. And there's virtually nothing in Jewish life that we don't make a blessing on. Every special thing that happens, every action we take, everything we see, everything we do. The Jewish concept of blessing is creating a deeper and spiritual connection between us and the source. We are grateful to you, God, for your miracles that are with us every day, and for your wonders and good works that are with us at all times. Blessed are you, God, our God, sovereign of the universe, creator of numerous living beings and their needs, for all the things you have created with which to sustain the soul of every living being. Blessed are you, life of the worlds. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei nefashot rabot v'chesronan, al kol ma shebarata v'hachavot bahem nefesh kol chai, baruch he ha'olamim. Thank you for listening, and I hope that you will receive blessings in your life and recognize the special times with a blessing to the source who makes it all possible. Through your awareness, may you bring more holiness into the world. Thank you for being with me today. Please subscribe and follow this podcast so it can be shared with even more people. Wishing you a generous and glorious day and the ability to make this day better than yesterday.